YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Aw, man, it was all good just a week ago. It seemed like DJ Akademiks and Marc Lamont Hill were finally going to put aside their petty beef and were actually heading to a peaceful resolution. The last time Marc Lamont Hill spoke on Akademiks, he said, "I have no issues with him." As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure that I actually remember what I said about Akademiks a couple years back. Now, whether or not Marc was actually lying about that, his response back to Akademiks was actually very respectful. Marc did not want smoke. Marc was actually down to sit down with Akademiks and resolve their issue, especially being on the JBP and knowing how much views and subscriptions that Akademiks brings to the podcast. And in a very surprising turn, Akademiks was also down to speak with Marc and sit down to hash out their issues.
This tone and this conversation or this statement he just said says otherwise. And that's actually just the interesting part of it all. Half us independent media dudes, we don't want y'all to not criticize us if you felt we did something wrong, but acting like we just shouldn't exist or we didn't work hard for what we got. I think that's the problem. So if Marc, if that's what Marc feels, and again, you see, I gotta, hopefully that's his true intention, because I'm just going off his words here. If he's saying he really got no issue, if he's saying that, I don't know, maybe it's been a while, so like he doesn't remember how, you know, his disposition was to me, and this is his new disposition. Okay, fine. I don't got an issue with him like that. You get what I'm saying? My issue with Ebro, Rosenberg, and Marc, and there's many more, there's a couple others more, is that I've always felt that they tried to discredit, devalue, place false blame, or really just try to drive a narrative home that we were these ancillary, almost like vultures to the culture, that because we weren't in their circle or had like a big logo on our backs, we weren't shit. Yeah, niggas just want their respect. That's it. And he's being respectful here. You get what I'm saying? He's being respectful. So if he's being respectful, you know, we could take down the rhetoric, because I don't got no problem with a dude like that. But if my platform's, like, you got to realize my platform, my baby. I worked 15 years for this. It's like my baby. Like, this is, so again, I do want to put this out there, and I don't know if you'll hear this. I appreciate you saying that, and I hope you did hear the entire thing what I said, because that's where my disposition towards you ever came about by. You know, I was feeling that my platform was being attacked. My work was being attacked. Shit, even my character was being attacked. And there wasn't a, you know, I get on, Young Miami asked me to be on her podcast. It's probably not going to be a nice, like, conversation, or we might have a little heated moment. Then we get to some, you know, I've never been a person that's ever been scared of the conversation. The people who I've never gotten along with, they always said, I won't even talk to him, but I'll give it an opinion about him and what he got going on. Okay? Now, granted, I'm not keen, or, you know, I just think the tables have turned a little bit, and I'm not running to go have a conversation with Marc. However, okay, you know, it seems like we're at a place where he don't got that issue with me, and you know, shit, I'm pretty sure we'll have a conversation. I don't necessarily need it to be on camera, because I gain none from it. Okay, but you know, two men should have an understanding, and if that's the case, I would have no problem going on the JVP if he's there, if me and him, we talk as men. Okay? Now, does that need to be content? For me, I gain none of it. So, no. Now, if it was maybe somebody else that would gain from it, probably yes, because I love them type of conversations. You know what I mean? Get to the shit, but I don't think necessarily I do here. Hopefully that explains it.
friendships.
And hopefully
So it seemed like things were heading in a very positive direction. Everybody probably figured that Joe was working behind the scenes trying to get these two guys to sit down on a Patreon episode. Well, that is until last night when DJ Akademiks said, fuck it, Marc Lamont Hill, I'm not rocking with you. You're not going to use me to get your foot in the door into hip-hop. Here's what Akademiks said.
this is why you talk to Mealy Mo. I would never sit with a bum like you. There's a few other people. I see people keep saying, go sit with Marc Lamont Hill. And these niggas came from other places trying to come in hip-hop. I grinded. I had to make it on my own. Nobody would sit with me just giving me just, you know what I mean, niggas I didn't like or people didn't care about. I didn't get no come-ups. So even y'all little JBP fans, of course, I would violate that little bum-ass nigga, what's his name? Whatever the nigga name. But I'm not giving no come-ups. He's in my world now. I'm not on CNN. If I was on CNN, I would be like, yo, could y'all get me with Marc Lamont Hill? I want to debate him. No, he's in my world. He's not on a hip-hop ranking list. I am, okay? I'm number one. So I don't want to go debate with y'all little favorite who's like number 600. Sorry, I don't do that. You know what? Because I had to grind, and all of these niggas who always clown me, I had to work every day. Y'all see me stream after stream. I passed out. I did everything but throw up on the stream. I gave my life to making my name. You think I'm going to sit with some undeserving bums, and that's why I won't sit with this bum-ass nigga neither. Because a bum like this, he's only relevant during this Kendrick Drake era, and whoever sits next to him validates him. That's how I look at Marc Lamont Hill. That boy not talking politics no more. That boy talking Sexy Red and he talking Drake. Boy, that's what I do. And I've been doing it for 10 years, all hip-hop. I'm sorry. I don't want to go sit with you. You go get your accolades up, and when you on that hip-hop list, trust me, for all y'all little JBP fans, because some of y'all niggas, I don't fuck with some of y'all. Y'all niggas pussy anyway. Yo, when that nigga's on the hip-hop list without Joe, they going to have me and Joe. We going to be there. When he's on there in the top 5, top 10, oh, I'll sit with him. But if he ain't top 5 or top 10, I'm not giving no handouts. Because here's the thing. I never got no handouts, and when it was time for niggas to try to cancel me, every nigga tried to cancel me. So I don't want to give there ain't no handouts given. Listen, if you want to see me sit with somebody, I'll sit with my chat niggas. I'll sit with anybody in Discord. I'll sit with people who supported me, but a nigga, fuck out of here. Anyway, this bum ass nigga too. So I wouldn't do what Maul did.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys here. This seems like DJ Akademiks does not want the smoke with Marc. Marc Lamont Hill does not care to be in hip-hop. He's actually still doing his political stuff on his channel. He's still going on different networks on TV. Him talking about hip-hop is kind of like a hobby to him. It wasn't until I heard Akademiks call him the people's favorite that it finally clicked to me. That's when I knew Akademiks did not want to debate Marc. Marc Lamont Hill has been on a crazy tear on the Joe Budden podcast. He's been winning debates versus everybody up there, especially Ish, who Akademiks seems to have taken a liking to.
Ish and Ice, or Ice and Ish, whatever way you want to call that duo, they're amazing on this podcast for such different reasons.
We all know Akademiks is not scared to debate anybody in hip-hop about any topics, but it's a whole different ballgame when you're going up against somebody that's actually well-read, well-researched, and also somebody that's not going to lose their composure and make you look crazy on camera. I think Ak knows that if he gets into a debate with Marc about hip-hop, Marc is probably going to get the best of him in that debate. So it's not about giving somebody a come up like Akademiks claims. Everybody in hip hop knows Marc Lamont Hill. If he wants to get a podcast deal, I'm pretty sure Marc can get it done. If you guys listen to the JBP podcast, Marc Lamont Hill is connected to damn near everybody. Him being on the Joe Budden podcast is not him being introed into hip hop and also hip hop artists. So personally, this all feels like Akademiks is backtracking and does not want to engage in the debate with Marc. Now, maybe this is all promo. Maybe they've already figured out a date and a time to actually sit down and speak with each other, because this 180 turn from Akademiks makes zero sense. Now, I also have to put it out there. Akademiks recently did an interview with DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad does not rock with Marc Lamont Hill. So maybe Vlad got in his ear, told him, yo, don't even give Marc any light, don't give him any shine. I know what Marc wants to do by engaging with you. I'm already aware of the play he's trying to run. Do not give him that opportunity. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Akademiks is running from the smoke with Marc? Or did somebody get into his ear and told him do not give Marc any shine? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.